Understand his motivation to finish his career on his terms, especially after all the work he's put into getting back on the court. But sometimes the storybook ending you desire just doesn't come to be.
Rose goes in, kicks it out to Evans. Dishes to Diaw. Martin wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
To the middle. Here's Scott. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Scott's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Back to Evans. Diaw, the screen. Evans attacking. And it comes off the rim with a high bounce.
Now you had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
That is good.
Three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they sure have gotten hot from out there.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Minnesota is in a bit of a difficult spot with their road games. They always have to travel a great distance to get to opposing sites because they're in the Western Conference, and that can take a toll over the course of the season.
Some changes for Minnesota. Pelicans trail by 3. Evans right side. He feeds it to Martin. Out left to the wing. Shoots from the baseline. That one a little long.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Pass to Randolph. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Evans has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rose, good.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Now here's Paul. They set the pick.
An interesting statement came from the mouth of CP3 last year when he mentioned that he feels that Allen Iverson was the most influential player ever. Interesting. Most probably would have said Jordan.
When you talk about Allen Iverson's influence, you know, Chris Paul wears the number 3 jersey in honor of Iverson. Paul was about 10 years old when the answer started his NBA career, so a huge influence.
Randolph, a screen on Rose. To the inside. Evans with the steal. There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Martin. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
6 on the shot clock. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And you look at Chris Paul and Allen Iverson. What similarities do you see in their games?
Well, really just size. That's the only thing. Allen Iverson was a speed merchant. Chris has tremendous and deceptive speed, a little stronger, more of a quarterback. AI was just a flat-out killer as a scorer. I mean, the guy did some amazing stuff for a long time at his size. I mean, he was 6 feet tall and 150, 160 pounds is all, and just put buckets on guys like I hadn't seen a small guy do since Nate Archibald. And Isaiah Thomas was similar, but a little stronger.
He kicks to Muhammad. Stolen by Evans. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
You You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And Zhang kicks to Paul. And he swishes it right through. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
You know, their field goal percentage is creeping up toward that 50% mark, which is a nice change from the first half.
Well, they already had the lead, so now that they're starting to shoot the ball better, I would look for them to take control here.
Evans dishes to Martin. 6 to shoot. But he stays with it. Pass to Diaw. Back to Rose. The dish now to Noah. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, you know what, Kevin?
Disgusting.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
The Pelicans trail. Outside Rose. Kicks it to Diaw. Rose against Paul. Shoots from the baseline. And again, it's Derrick Rose. Rose has got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. The drive by Paul. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 26.
Huge basket to take the lead on one of his patented finishes. Tell you what, a couple more of those, and they'll be in the driver's seat as this game winds down.
Now here's Evans. Noah with a screen for Rose.
Some good play from Rose in this one. 25 points. And he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Good on both.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
A second chance effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Perkins, he's checked in for New Orleans. Collison comes in for Boris Diaw. Martin wide open. He fires. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game. Muhammad, the pass to Randolph. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
And it's Paul penetrating. The shot no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Collison with a screen on Paul to take the lead. Rose kicks to Evans. Back to Rose. Kicks it out to Evans. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, Tyreke Evans, he's got him falling in right now.
Ball is doubled. Outside Randolph. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Ball goes in. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Paul's been great. 8 rebounds, and some big-time point production as well. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
But you've got to love having a guy who can do both those things well.
Now here's Rose. Collison kicks to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Buries it.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Paul with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Paul dishes to Jang. Count!
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
And here's Rose. Collison with the screen for Rose to win the game. Yes!
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Sport, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.